Hold on. There we go.
Look at how cute she is. Okay. Hi, everybody. We're going to just whisper the whole show.
Not NPR. Come on now.
No, we're very different than NPR.
All right, you ready to go?
Let's do it. Hey, everybody live. This is going to be a wild ride. It's Kelly from Being Curious. And you guys, this is going to be a great one.
You want the intro with Brian on it?
Yeah.
All right, we'll bring Brian on.
We're manifesting Brian. He's just going to be here in spirit. He's going to have a little bit of the male divine.
He'll just ask
energy.
the opening question and then he's done. What are you curious about today?
Well, I'm going to ask him what he's curious about, and then I'm going to go, just kidding. Brian's not here. I've done that before, too.
All right, here we go.
Welcome to the Being Curious Show. I'm Brian Mariani, founder of No Shift Own.
And I'm Kelly Wagner, publisher of Edge Magazine. Our show is about curiously connecting teachers and seekers on a wide range of topics in a safe space. Few topics will be off limits, and we have some amazing guests to share with you.
Our intention is that our conversations will spark your own curiosity to create a life that lights you up and inspires you to be kind, thoughtful, open-minded to yourself and others.
We are on AM 950, Sundays at 2 p.m. and all podcast platforms. So, Brian, what are you curious about today?
Brian's not curious. Well, Brian's always curious about something. But you guys, this is going to be a different show. This is about, You know what? I'm going to let you guys guess. This is going to be an amazing one. We have people calling in from all over, and this is a special show because this is about collaboration. This, as the New World Women say, collaboration is queen. We are going to be hosting an event April 22nd called Let's Talk About Sex, Menopause, and Aging Bodies. Ooh, I should do that like every single time. No, I won't do that to everybody. Okay. April 22nd, collaboration with Minnesota Women's Press and the Edge Magazine Women's Club in Minneapolis at 410 Oak Grove Street, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And you guys, we're going to be talking about so many beautiful things, so many different experiences. And then right in the middle of it, we're going to have a vendor fair. And this is going to be like this vendor collaboration that like doesn't come together that you've ever seen. It is going to be just so many beautiful souls. You're going to be walking in and you're going to be like, I want to see this person, and then I want to see this person, then I want to buy that, and I want to do this. And it's just going to be a good one. So we are so excited. Okay. So this is going to be like Hollywood Squares, you guys, and letting you know on all the platforms. We not only have a full studio, but then we also have our StreamYards calling in. Brian, again, is not here, but he's always with us, bringing in the divine masculine. So we're going to do a little ooh for Mr. Brian. Okay, Women's Press ladies, the mic is yours. Who wants to go first, Ashley or Crystal? All you're going to do is introduce yourself, say hey, and what you're excited about with this beautiful event that we're doing.
All right. I'll get us started. I'm Ashley Findlay, Sales and Development Director for the Minnesota Women's Press. And I am most excited about this event because, just like Kelly said, there's going to be so much variety with the vendors that are coming, the speakers that are coming, and the different conversations that we're going to have on our panels. All of them are going to be really fun, informative, and is going to give a chance for anybody to ask questions about anything that they want to talk about. So I'm just excited to have a really fun day and learn some things that I might not know about menopause, especially as a 30-something. So yeah.
Oh, you little pop.
Yeah.
Oh, for all the women out there, let's just give her a big hug. Right? I love that you said that too. But what's great about it is that you're going to be able to go into, after experiencing this day, I just see so many aha moments and so much collaboration and sharings from the women that have, and that's when we were thinking about this idea originally, it was like, how do we bring in the beautiful women in their 90s who are like, I did sage on my feet and this, and then I had a hot bath, and then I did Epsom salts, and then that's how I got through hot flashes, to, younger women who are like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared to go through these years. I'm so scared to do this. And we're going to pull that fear away and go, this is a beautiful next chapter in our bodies. And we celebrate in community. And that's what today is about, to kick it off for our April 22nd event. Okay. Crystal, hey, did you get said what you wanted
I'm
to get
good,
said?
yeah.
Rock on. Beautiful.
Absolutely.
And Ashley, by the way, we were talking about unicorns before with Crystal. And
Mhm.
Ashley, if you can't see her live, her hair is like this beautiful, like, it's like mermaidish. Like it's like the colors of the sea, and they're just gorgeous. You're gonna have to come on April 22nd just to see Ashley's hair.
Mhm.
There we go.
I
Okay.
told someone if they didn't see the girl with the green and blue and purple hair that they need to look and find me.
Absolutely. Or
And
you're
it-
in the wrong place.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, Crystal. Crystal is also a part of the beautiful women's press team. Say hello.
Hello.
Okay, that's all we're gonna get out of Crystal today.
Hi, y'all. My name is Crystal Brown. I am the outreach director for the Minnesota Women's Press. I am so excited to be having this event, particularly at the Women's Club, because I remember it from my early nonprofit days and all the fun things that I got to do there in my 20s. And now I will be 45 next month. And so I'm really excited to talk about it. Really, because the only thing my mother said to me about menopause was, oh, it wasn't that hard. It wasn't that hard. She just kind of went, and I was like, oh, that's super helpful.
Thanks, Mom.
And yeah, and really, because the frame I have is, I have 4 children that I have housed and birthed, and I feel like I started having hot flashes like after my first one. And so I'm excited to talk about it. And, Ashley, when you talk about being in your 30s, as I talk to more of my friends, that we don't talk about perimenopause. And so I'm really excited to talk about that and how women start to go through that in their 30s. So I'm excited about the vendors and the experiential sessions and these over 50 belly dancers that if you don't want to come for anything else, come for that, just
Yeah.
to see that.
They are very passionate about this. I'm surprised they didn't call in today, but they're ready to rock the house. They are like, there's choreography going. There is like, this is me, like, I'm ready. Like, I won't be belly dancing with them, but I will be holding space and supporting these beautiful ones. Okay, so in studio, just letting everybody know, I'm going to start to my left and circle on to the right. We have Mary Newstrom, who's going to be doing an experience. And just say hi, Mary. That's just, she doesn't have a mic. but
Hello,
she does.
everyone.
Beautiful. We're going to go the sequence of the day so we can all like let everybody know kind of the flow with it. So we have Mary Newstrom. She is with Zenith High. She is this beautiful soul that I'm so glad to be partnering with The Edge on many different levels. And she's going to be one of our afternoon experiences that we're going to take a magic carpet ride, and more to come on that. Next to her is Terry Peterson. She is actually going to have an experience right before Mary, and they're going to really complement each other. Remember how we were talking yesterday? And I'm like, okay, we can't have these two guys going at different spots. We need to get this going. So actually, we shifted gears just because we were really listening to the day, and I'm really excited to share that. Terry is a pharmacist. She takes breath to the next level. And actually, as we were prepping for the show, I was like, I need to find my breath. I need to find my breath. And she's like, Kelly, in your stomach, which is awesome because diaphragm, right? Belly. Thank you, belly, right? You guys, we take our breath for granted because it's what we do all day long. And after a session with Terry, my whole mindset changed on my breath and the importance of breath. And this is the girl that played saxophone for 15 years. I should know how to breathe. Oh no, I was breathing backwards. Okay, welcome, Terry. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everybody.
More to
Good to
come
be
on
here.
that. Great. Okay, then we have Ashley. Then we have Susan Horowitz. Oh my gosh, you guys, her jewelry. I have a crystal on. She has crystals on today, and they wanted to say hi to each other. So Susan, just kind of pop over and say hey to everybody, and we'll spend more time with you a little bit.
Hello, everyone.
Yay, welcome, Susan. And then Crystal. On StreamYard, we have, and I'm just going to go in order like Hollywood Scares, Teresa Cover from Earth's Natural Defense. She is going to be one of our vendors, but also doing face readings. Y'all, if you haven't had your face read, it is powerful. I highly recommend it. Stop by and say hi to Teresa. But she's going to be talking about all the things that your face shows to you before your body, it shows up. And I'm actually doing the shape program with her right now. It is transformational. And in our last call, she actually looked at me and said, Kelly, your lines are changing. And I was like, yay, my lines are changing. Okay, happiness and more to come on that. Then we got Witch Jody. Witch Jody's in the house. Like, she's kicking off the learning experiences. This is going to be amazing. Jody, today you named your event. What are you going to be talking about? I love this event name.
Okay. So I have it called Menopause Sucks. How do we get through it naturally? And the reason I call it that is I think it was Crystal that was talking a little bit about perimenopause. Yeah. So when I was 32, just wrap this around your head, 32 years old, I had to have a full hysterectomy, ovaries, everything removed. I went into menopause. Now, I had an 18-month-old child. I was married. I didn't ever want to have sex again. So yeah, I'm going to go through some stuff and it's going to be fun.
Well, everybody, she's going to be in the library and it's beautiful because there is just open windows and this beautiful space. So thank you so much, Jody. We're really excited to dive a little deeper with you in a minute. And then we have Lana, my favorite pendulum lady in the whole wide world. Well, she's a part of the pair of the favorite pendulum ladies. We can't disregard your partner in crime. Lana, welcome. Say hi to everybody.
Thank you so much, Kelly. It's fabulous to be here. Hello, everybody. Hello.
Okay, there we go. We'll talk about pendulums in a minute. Okay, so you guys, what we're going to do as the format of the day, because we have so many different people, the event is 10 to 3. And what we thought we would do is we'd invite you into the day and really paint the picture of the day for everyone. So we're going to just start in order and let it flow. Also letting you know that the way the women's club is set up, I've been describing it like the board game Clue, which is really kind of funny, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's a really fun way to describe it. So this is not going to be an event where you just kind of go to a simple, we really wanted to partner with the right venue because the venue has energy and frequency and it's just yummy and we're so excited for it. So you're going to walk in and my mic wants to just keep like boomeranging back. And this is what's fun about radio. Okay, we got it. So you're going to walk in and it's like a choose your own adventure day. So if you want to go to one of the presentations with panel experts, please do. But if you're bored in the middle of it, which you won't, by the way, because they're going to be amazing, you can float on over to the vendor area and we'll dive deeper into all those different options, but you could get lost in the vendor area very easily. And then we're going to have the experiences. And in the library, which we talked about with Witch Jody, is going to be going on as well. And then throughout the day. So really there's so much to come for and explore. And it's really kind of like an open house. Just come on in, float in. Also, if you want lunch, you got to pre-register because the beautiful people at the Women's Club are offering lunch. It is an additional $20. Oh, I didn't say $10 at the door, $20 for lunch. So that would be 10 plus 20 is 30. Huh. Look at me using my big girl math. And we'll get you guys all the links so you guys can register. We're putting it up all around. Okay, so I'm switching gears. Who's going to talk about our 10 o'clock speaker?
I think I am.
Beautiful. Crystal, take it away.
All right. So Gaia Diascoli, who has been a Minnesota Women's Press reporter on sexuality, will moderate the morning session about sex, starting with a conversation with her father, Peter, a retired OBGYN, former medical director for Planned Parenthood, and Our Whole Lives sex educator and facilitator. They will discuss sexuality after middle age and after losing a partner, how to talk with partners about and others about changing bodies and desire, and sexually transmitted infections, which, as I think most of us maybe around the table know, can run high in elderly populations. Then she will moderate a discussion with Lindsay Hoskins of Family Tree Clinic, author of Principles of Pleasure, Working with the Good Stuff as Sex Therapists and Educators. At the end, we want to let people know that we're inviting you to submit questions to our anonymous survey that we'll ask the experts prior to the event so we can offer responses in this session and or possibly in an online Q&A story. So the questions that we're asking are you ready?
Yeah.
Do you want to understand more about the art of self-love? Some comments or thoughts about consent and creativity if a partner is uninterested or impacted by dementia, the physiology I like this one a lot. I just actually had a conversation with a good friend about this. The physiology of changing arousal and the emotional impact that might be having on your bond with a partner, alternatives to online dating, dealing with isolation in aging, and elder care options for the LGBTQ plus community. So we just ask you if you could try to get them in by the 15th. I think we'll be monitoring them, so we'll try to get as many in as possible because we need to talk about this.
I just like each item she was talking about. I was like, that could be its own hour and a half. I mean, wow. And that we're going to have a father-daughter like
Yes, that
Like,
part.
up on the panel. Like, if you can talk about this stuff with your dad, like, hello, like, I think that's just fantastic. And oh my gosh, that's just,
I'm so excited.
this is going to be good. And please, you guys send your questions in, and you're going to know the Kelly questions. I'm going to be like, ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, won't do that. Okay, so that's going from 10 to 11:30, and that's going to be in the dining room. I'm thinking Clue Game dining room. dining room. Okay. And we're even being thoughtful, you guys, on how we are setting up the chairs because we're really trying to create this. I do want to add before we go into the next segment, this is a safe space. That is something that we have been really discussing the whole entire time, that this is going to be a safe space for women to come together and ask questions that maybe we have kept internalized, or we thought we would ask our mother, but we haven't, or our sisters or our friends, and that we're just going to be able to raise our hands and we're going to collaborate and share and educate each other. Brett's playing the music. When Brett plays the music, that means I need to wrap it up. I'm learning. I'm Kelly. I get a gold star today. Brett, any feedback? Do you want to come to our beautiful event?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, you guys, being curious, let's talk about sex, menopause, and aging bodies. April 22nd, Women's Club, collaboration with Edge, Minnesota Women's Press. Let's do this. See you soon.
All right, there we go.
Okay. Okay. Let's have.
Oh, musical chairs.
Shit. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Brett.
Oh, I was gonna say. We're doing we're switching chairs. I'm guessing.
We're gonna be switching around a little bit.
Right,
Okay.
gotcha.
Are you moderating at all?
No.
Okay. So when we start talking about vendors, I'm gonna have you grab the mic and jump in that way.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. You don't have to give your mic away yet, but you're gonna go that over to Susan.
Yeah.
Are you moderating anything else?
It's the afternoon session.
Of course you are. That's fantastic. And you gotta stay right there. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is, hi everybody that's live. You get to see the behind the scenes. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is which Jody's gonna talk first. I'm gonna tee it up, and then Teresa's gonna talk. And then we're gonna talk about Ann Pryor. Who wants to talk about the belly dancing?
Do you want to talk?
Ashley, you want to take that?
I can take that.
Beautiful. You guys, belly dancers. Oh my God, it's going to be amazing. And then so what we'll do for segment 3 is that we're going to jump into your experiences and our vendors, and we'll rock it out like that. And if we have a little bit of ebb and flow, we will. How's that? Do. Okay. Brett, let me know.
I think I'm all set here.
He's just like holding space. Okay.
All right, everyone ready for segment number 2?
Oh, darn it. I forgot to timestamp for you.
Oh, oh yeah.
I'm getting so professional. Hi, everybody. Hi, Brian. If you're out there, I know you're going to be watching it, laughing at us.
Oh wait, oh yeah, he's not backstage. Forgot to check.
That'd be really funny. Guys,
All right, we'll stand by. Let's get ready for number 2.
let's do it.
Here we go.
Your thing's on.
Oh, hold on, let me try it again. Here we go.
It's really happy. Kind of distracted. Hi, it's Kelly. We're back. That's what happens when the music plays.
You want to take it again, Kelly?
Yeah,
actually?
that'd be great.
Okay, yeah. I was going to edit out that beginning.
Thank you.
All right, hold on. All right, so here we go.
And we're back. I think that's much better than the first time I tried to do that. Hey, everybody. We are a special edition of the Being Curious Show. Let's talk about sex, menopause, and aging bodies. Saturday, April 22nd, Minneapolis Women's Club. Oh, it's the Women's Club of Minneapolis. I am so sorry, everybody. I've been calling it the wrong thing. 410 Oak Grove Street in Minneapolis from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Okay, so we introduced everybody and we started to talk about the morning session that we are going to be doing in the dining room. So while this presentation is going on, there are beautiful experiences happening. And at 10:15, teeing you up, which Jody? 10:15, Jody Jacobson is going to be in the library with the candlestick and possibly Mr. Green having this beautiful discussion. Oh my gosh, that could be
Tell anybody that I did it.
I know. Well, I won't. We should have a clue theme. Okay, never mind. Sorry, can't do that now. Wow, it's a squirrel moment for Kelly. I normally start seeing pictures, but it's like coming in full throttle. Okay, Jody, from
Yes.
10:15 to 11 o'clock, the library is yours. What are you going to talk about?
I am going to talk about menopause and how it sucks. And I'm going to talk about how we can get through it naturally. Being an RN, going through menopause myself at age 32, I'm going to go through all the gamuts, like what it's like to go through it at such a young age. And what I did to manage it. Let's face it, ladies, if any of you guys are in menopause right now, one of the hardest things for us is sex is painful. It comes right down to it. Sex is painful. What do? How can you get through that and make it so that it's not so painful? So I have different natural ways that you can do that. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about, how many of y'all have the muffin top? Okay. That's called a menopausal belly. What a lot of people don't know.
I've had it since I was 15 though.
Do you have PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome? And that's why. So I had that. And that's one of the reasons I had to go through a hysterectomy at such a young age. Years back, now I want you to think about this. I'm 55. So years back, they wanted to put you on hormones. So you've heard of Premarin, there's different hormone supplements, and people will say, well, why didn't you take that? My grandmother, my mother's mom, had breast cancer, and there was a connection. So I couldn't have any hormones, and it sucked, guys. I went through the hot flashes and everything at age 32. It was a little bit unfortunate. It caused bumps in the marriage. I mean, how do you explain to your husband at the time, not my current, but at the time he was 30 years old, I was 32. You don't tell a man that they're not going to have sex anymore. I mean, there's a lot of different things. So you got the muffin top going on now. So let's go back to that. A lot of people don't realize when you take away your estrogen, your body, your adrenal glands will create a different thing called estradiol. And that is where your fat, so your body holds on to the fat. And that's what actually is causing it, because your body needs to have the hormone, and that's what's causing your hormones to release. Now you know.
The studio's starting to sweat.
Yep, and you get the
All the
hot
young
flashes.
women.
So being a nurse, man, I've been in the inside of it, and I've seen different supplements, that have been prescribed by MDs. It's not always the best for everybody. So I'm not saying that some people shouldn't take it, but it's not the best for everybody. There's natural ways that you can get around different things. We can talk about that. We're going to be talking about diet and exercise. And I don't exercise. Why? Because it's very painful for me. So I do breath work, Terry.
Okay.
She's actually coming to my store here next month and doing a breath workshop, at my store. Yeah, so super exciting. But there's Pilates, there's yoga, there's different things you can do to build that core strength to help you walk. Walking is key, better than other things. We can talk about dietary. There's everything that I can talk about, and it's going to be fun. And then I get some homeopathic things too, like, how many of you guys, I can see your hands, but I bet you a lot of you have hot flashes if you're already there, right? Take an ice pack and stick it in your pillowcase. Boy, you're going to feel a lot better. Cooling certain putting ice at certain spots on your body will bring your core temperature down better, and that'll help. I've got that knowledge to help people. Yes. I've got the experience too. So that makes a big difference in the world.
And I really see your session as this collaborative, like, come on in. I've seen you speak, and you're very giving and very interactive with the audience.
Oh, yeah.
And by the way, everybody that's listening, She is Eastern Western. So she is a witch Jody who believes in herbalism and a lot of beautiful things, but she is also a nurse and a frontline worker. And I just want to, on behalf of everybody, thank you for all that you've done. But you know it, like you've seen it, know it, flip it around. So if you are curious and have some questions, Jody's going to be able to do some amazing hold space for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I definitely would never tell like somebody who's a diabetic to not take their insulin. So I do believe in medicines. So I utilize both. Absolutely.
Okay, which Jody, how do people find you?
Please come on over. I've got a brick and mortar store in downtown Stillwater. It's called Midwest Witchery and Healing, or you can jump on to my actual webpage, which is www.midwestwitcheryhealing.com. And I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and I am now on TikTok also. So
you were just doing egg cleaning the other day. I saw you doing your eggs around. I was like,
egg cleansing. Somebody was coming at me. So I was like, oh, we going, nope.
Okay,
just a bunch of
today.
notes.
Not on your watch. Okay, thank you so much, Jody. Teresa, you are up next. So that's 10:15 to 11 o'clock in the library. And then at 11 o'clock to 11:30 is Teresa Cover. And she is going to talk about, I don't know, Teresa, you like Witch Jody, which by the way, you two need to collaborate. You have this extensive background. And so please share. And then what are you going to talk about during the day?
Oh, so much. Or whatever anybody brings to me, really. Yes, my background is doctor of naturopathy, holistic cancer health coach, integrative cancer educator. And in Minnesota, because of the ties that we have, I use a certified natural health professional. Face readings is going to be a big part when I'm there. Face readings is 3,000 years old in traditional Chinese medicine. It is used in so many places. High-level corporate uses it to pick their high-level officials. Abe Lincoln used it to pick his cabinet way back when. And lawyers go to school to learn how to read faces so they can pick their jurors. I used to only use it when people were walking into my office and I was working with them. It gave me the ability to see things before they really knew they were going on. And every marking has a story. And so I adapted to doing them in public. At first, I wasn't really happy with it because my whole goal is to help you heal, repair, be healthier. And then out in public, people used it more like a tarot reading, which is absolutely wonderful. But I wasn't sure that it was helpful because I wanted to see them follow through with some of the indications of the face was giving you that you're actually, following through and getting guidance that you might need. So that's a big part of it. The second part of it is that my mother, when I was about 13, 14, I woke up one day and this person that I lived with that I called my mom was somebody different. She hit menopause, and I swore to God at 15, 13, whenever this was, that this was not going to be my life. And I started researching very young, and I took it back. I swear to God, all the answers to everything is in yesteryear if you just look hard enough. So I took it to the extreme. I wanted to know how Native women walked the trail, squatted, delivered, picked it up, and kept going. And I said, you know what? They didn't have all these problems of today. And so, multitude of research, and I was able to get my body in shape. And I can honestly say to this day, I never went through menopause. And I honestly don't know what a hot flash is. And then with other health problems, I became a doctor of naturopathy because at 32, I was the sickest in my life. So, I've really gone through a lot of things. But I became a Shape Reclaim practitioner. And the reason I picked Shape Reclaim is I am so frustrated with the billion-dollar diet industry that doesn't work and doesn't ever really tell you the truth. The Shape Reclaim program is a health restorative program. And a side effect, of course, if you straighten up, is going to be weight loss. But it helps put everything back together. And it was made specifically originally for hormonal women before they knew how intense and how much benefit the program really had as it went on and as they were creating it. So that's what I'll be offering. And then another thing that I think women forget, or they just don't know, is that sometimes a sexual imbalance is as simple as a missing amino acid in your system. So sometimes you can take little things and make big differences. Sometimes it requires a lot more. So
Okay, Teresa, how do people find you?
on my website, www.earthsnaturaldefense.com. And I'm also on TikTok and I have a Facebook page. So I welcome any questions along the way.
Oh my gosh, I love how we're teeing up these experiences because we're going to have Witch Jody flowing into Teresa, and then we're going to have our beautiful breath work with Terry flowing into Mary. So like, oh my gosh, it's coming together. Okay. So we have that going until 11:30. And then what we're going to do is the discussion, the morning session is going to wind up and the experience is going to wind up. And we're all going to meet in the center of the vendor area. And Anne Pryor from Lovitude is going to be doing a demonstration. And Risa is going to be doing a book reading segment of her book. And it's from When Paradise Speaks. And I'm gonna just leave it out there because it's such just this beautiful experience. And I love that we're gonna have that kind of in that central theme. So 11:30 to 12 is going to be Anne. And then we have our belly dancers. Okay, Ashley, take it away.
Okay, so the belly dancers are going to be at 12 o'clock, like Kelly just said. I hope I don't butcher this, but Kazana, a belly dance group featuring women over the age of 59, will be performing. They're going to be in the middle of the dining room area where we have everybody kind of circularly seated so everyone can see them perform their dance. There's about 6 women in this group and they're all really wonderful, and I'm so excited to see what they do and just all of that. So yeah, they're going to do that, and then after that we'll have more time for vendors and lunch. So some of the vendors are going to include Compass Coaching, Earth's Natural Defense, ERA Minnesota, Horny Housewives erotic greeting cards.
Okay, let's just pause for a moment.
Yeah,
That is so awesome.
they're amazing cards.
Guess what my next holiday cards are going to be?
I hope they're from the Horny Housewives.
Why wouldn't they be?
I know.
Okay, keep going.
So yeah, those, and I've seen them. They're amazing cards. Randy Hoyt Art, April Jones Wellness Consulting. Sorry.
Say it 10 times fast.
Yeah.
Dude, you got it. You're doing great. I just
See.
called you dude on air. Just thought I'd let you
I
know.
thought everybody, dude, it's okay.
Okay.
Dude is a
Dude, just
dude.
yeah,
Just go.
just go.
LifeWave Stem Cell Activation, Lovitude, Amber Meyer, or is it Meyer?
Meyer.
Amber Meyer. My Very Own Bed will be there. New World Women will be there. Northeast Wellness is coming. I know that they're going to have a massage chair for people to try out.
Can I just stay on that the whole day?
Right?
Okay. I know. Like, really?
You gotta,
Okay.
you
Keep
gotta
going.
let other people have a
Nope.
little bit of chance.
Nope.
It's all Kelly's.
It's all
Okay.
Kelly.
Kelly gets to share all day.
No. I'll share.
She Exclusive Jewelry and Zenith High. And I believe there are some more, but this is what I have on my list
They're
right now.
coming out of the woodwork to
Yeah.
support this event. We're awesome. Okay, Susan, would you grab? Okay, we're gonna do a real quick change in the studio here, just because we teed up on vendors. Thank you, Ashley, so much. Susan, we have about a minute and a half, so we're gonna just kind of have her bring us before we go into the next segment. Susan, say hello.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, she makes them these beautiful pieces of art. It's wearable art. It's not jewelry. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just saying it's wearable art. And she has this crystal on today that I don't know if you can pick up on camera, but my crystals and her crystals were like, hello, friends. Hello, friends. And then Terry, who I've been digging in Arkansas with crystals, comes in and she's excited too. So I'm just so happy to be here. What kind of pieces are you going to be bringing to our beautiful event on April 22nd? You just lit up like a little firecracker. You went whoop, whoop, whoop.
Thanks, Kelly. It's Susan Horowitz from She Exclusive Jewelry, and I'm going to have an array of statement, beautiful stones, I call them. And it's a range from large statement pieces to smaller, dainty pieces. And I'm so excited and honored to be part of this event. And I'm out of breath because there's so much going on this day. And it's really exciting for all of
Breathe
us
to your
women.
belly. Breathe to your belly. There you go. That'll help.
And as an almost 71-year-old, I am
Woohoo!
reinventing myself.
Yeah.
So I can tell you it is possible into your 70s to do this
And thrive.
and thrive and be excited. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys, Susan's going to be here. We are wrapping up. I think it's segment 2. Wow, there's just so much going on. Brett's like, yep, it's segment 2. Mary's like, yep, it's segment 2. You guys, April 22nd, the Women's Club of Minneapolis, 10 to 3. Let's talk about sex, menopause, and aging bodies, partnerships with Women's Press, Edge Magazine. We'll be right back.
All right.
Because a
That was
dancer,
fun.
I would know that.
Don't worry about
Sitting
it.
there like, what's the name of them again?
You do have to breathe when you
You have to breathe all the time. Sorry.
That would have been 24,000 times a day.
That's awesome.
Keep breathing. Just keep breathing.
Approximately.
Just keep breathing. Okay, so when we come back to the next segment, hi everybody live, we're gonna kick off with Lana and just let's talk about the power of pendulums, and then we're gonna flow into Terry and Mary, and then we'll just kind of round table on what we're excited about the day, and then that's our third segment.
Beautiful.
Whoop whoop. Okay, everybody that's watching live. Ooh. It's fun though. I hope everyone's having fun. Like, right?
Yeah.
I would hope so.
That's
Does
the
it-
It's some
point.
good managed chaos. No, I think it's been
That's what I should put on my business card.
managed chaos.
Managed chaos. Right?
Yeah.
As long as we're having fun.
When I
Right?
turned 65, I said it has to be fun.
Yes.
If it's not fun, I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Well, you're very authentic with that. You really are. And I love it. It's so interesting how in this room you two are just like holding this beautiful space. Just and then I'm like frapping like a flight or like a kite that's like in the wind. And then my little hummingbird. Oh, what spirit animal wants to show up today? Ooh, they all just showed up. Ooh, okay. There we go. Can't do that. Sorry, I just went boom, 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 boom. Okay, sorry, Mary, I'm a weird one. Well, you know that. Okay, someone has to bug out at 12:05. Okay, go grab your grandbaby. Oh, you're gonna be good. Actually, if you want to hang around, you can, but we would just have you coming in for the just kind of the round table of what we're excited about. So how about this? Because you have to go. We'll I'll bring it back and you can kick it off and just say what you're excited about the day, and then I'll transition over to Lena. And then you can just be like, bye. Things to do, people to see. Okay.
Oh, Jody, I think you're muted right now.
Oh wait,
I
you're
want
not.
to hear Lana.
Well, okay. Well, that's cool. Then I'll.
Come
Then,
on, pendulums. I sell pendulums. Come on.
are you guys connected?
No,
I don't think so. But do we follow each other on
We
social?
need to.
no, I don't think so.
Okay.
Hey.
We got to
I'm
connect.
excited.
Please,
Yeah, for
because
sure.
they're magical. Like, just, that's what I do. Okay.
I'm on it.
Read it. Oh, I see them. I see them displayed in the store. Okay.
I have
Are we
some
at 15?
here.
Oh,
I have some. I have
My
a couple.
my daughter keeps playing with her. She loves it.
Oh, good. We love it. We love that.
Are we at 1550 or are we going to go to 16?
Yeah, that's just for the legal ID that we have to put at the end of the show.
I don't want a legal ID.
Oh, the FCC, we have to. So I do that with a lot of our shows. We take 10 seconds off.
Darn it.
So
Darn FCC.
it's 10 seconds shorter. So
I need every second I
yeah,
can
you'll
get
have to
though, Brett.
speak like
I'm just kidding. I'm just
100.5%
kidding.
faster.
Let's
Yes.
go. Let's go. I'm just kidding. Come
Yeah, yeah.
on. You know me well enough. Okay.
All right, sounds good. Here we go. Last segment.
Hello, beautiful ones. We're back. I was using my adult voice. Might as well once in a while, right? Hey, it's Kelly from Being Curious. Brian is here in spirit. Today is a special show. We are doing an event that I have in my head, but now I just went blank because I'm on the radio station. Let's talk about sex, menopause, and aging bodies. And you know what? If you don't know anyone that is going through menopause or knocking on the door of menopause or afterwards, then just don't come, because that's just the way it is. But everybody's been touched by menopause, and we have to talk about it, and we're going to in a safe, amazing space. Partnership with Edge Magazine and Minnesota Women's Press, Saturday, April 22nd. Yeah, that's coming up, you guys, 10 to 3. At the Women's Club of Minneapolis, 410 Oak Grove Street, Minneapolis. Okay, so we've kind of talked about our morning. We ended with our belly dancers. Then we also talked to Susan, who's going to have these beautiful pieces that everyone's going to want one. And then now we're going to go over to our beautiful friend, Lana. And pendulums are powerful. And by the way, Lana, can I say that you're writing a book? I mean, I just said it, but like, she's writing a book.
Sure.
So that's it. You're writing a book. So there, bam, you heard it here first. Well, you probably didn't hear it here first because it's amazing. The Pendulum Ladies, and I know you have a real company name, but I'm just going to say the Pendulum Ladies because I just adore you on every level. And the story, and they're friends of the show, friends of the Edge. Their story is really, really powerful and coming into their own. And every event I go to, if I see a crowded table, I know it's the pendulum table, because you just like suck them in. Like people just come on in, and then they stay and they play and they feel their power because of the energy. And I just spoke way too many words. The floor is yours. Go for it.
Oh, thank you, Kelly. Thank you so much for your kind words. And I got to say, I'm one half of Heart Centric Divine Creations. My partner and friend, Karina Muller, is not here today with me, but she will be there on the 22nd. We are so excited about this event. And I just got to put this out there before we talk about pendulums. I'm in my 40s. Menopause seems really menopause has always kind of seemed really scary to me. I'm like, I don't want to go there. That's going to be down the road. Not for me, not yet. And I'm just really excited to be a part of this event and to be around all these amazing women. I think it's something that we need to embrace. It's another phase of life, just like so many other phases that we go through. So thank you for doing this. Thank you for bringing all of these amazing people, practitioners, vendors together. We're super excited. So, yeah.
In your toolbox, just like a pendulum.
Yeah.
You're going to have connections. You're going to have information. Information is power. Having Teresa's information, having Witch Jody's information. I mean, getting your breath work, dialing in the magic carpet ride, and actually you can utilize these tools all the time, and the experiences, and then the discussions. And I mean, like, oh my gosh, you guys, we're gonna be throwing a lot at you during the day. There's a lot you can do, and you can choose to do as little or as much as you want to. Okay, so that's my little talk about the pendulums.
Okay, well, pendulums are these amazing tools that you use to connect to yourself and to your intuition, your inner guidance, your subconscious. They are powerful, they're visual, they're quick, they're easy, and they're a great way to check in with yourself. And if you've never used a pendulum before, that's okay, because everybody can use a pendulum. They're accessible to everybody, but there is, a lot that you kind of need to know in order to use them effectively and accurately and ethically. So, Karina and I, how we discovered pendulums is a story in itself. We're also life coaches, and, we believe that everybody is resourceful, they're full, and they have all the answers inside of them. And so a pendulum is just a tool, just like tarot or meditation or whatever your preferred choice is, to extract all that wonderful information that is buried down deep within you and to bring it to the surface. And as we go through life events such as menopause, perimenopause, whatever it may be in your life, whether it's relationships, career, whether you're moving, whatever it may be, sometimes it's really nice to get the clarity and just check in with yourself. Because, we always say at the end of the day, you can go to your friends for advice. You can go to doctors for advice, and you should absolutely listen to your doctor. You can go to Witch Jody, you can go to Teresa. But, we have the social media. Our family is going to tell us one thing. Our friends are going to say another, but nobody knows what's best for you better than you. So the pendulum is a tool, and I have a couple here. This is a new one. This one is actually part of a special edition pendulum that was just brought back from Stonehenge. Yes, the actual site of Stonehenge. So it's been charged, it's ready to go. It includes Priscilli bluestone, which is the stone that you can find in the inner ring of Stonehenge. But anyway, we believe they should be beautiful because they're very personal tools. So we kind of took it to a different level, and we started making them and crafting them. And most importantly, we love connecting with people about them and educating them. And I think, Kelly, when you said, there's always buzz around our table, it's because we actually invite people to come in. We teach them how to use them. We teach them what they're all about. Most people don't really know. I mean, they've heard of pendulums maybe, but they don't really know their value. So we're super excited. We're really excited to be there. We'll be part of the vendor section.
Beautiful. What is your website?
Our website is www.hc for heart-centric, hcdivinecreations.com.
Beautiful. Thank you, my lady.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very excited. And my 12-year-old daughter worked an event with them, and she just rocked it. She's so
It's amazing.
now. It's great. It's just like, ooh, yay. Okay. So, which Jody has to, she's a lady that has a lot going on, and she gave us a little bit of time today. So she has to leave. So before you leave, which Jody, what are you excited about our beautiful event?
I am excited about meeting all these beautiful women, first of all, in person. And just everything, you guys, let's teach and let's educate and let's help those in need. That's what I'm excited about. But I got to tell you, Lana, when you said, and Kelly, when you said everybody comes and plays with the pendulums and they really hit on target there. Yeah, that happens at my store too. The buzz is there because I've got great people who know how to do that. Like you were saying, use it properly and ethically. And so I'm telling you, I sell a lot of pendulums, and I need those. I need those Stonehenge ones, and we are connecting because, oh my gosh, how did I not know about you?
I don't know. Same here.
Oh my gosh. And I met Teresa. I can't wait to do some functional medicine with her. And oh my God, Terry, seriously, we're doing the breath work on May 10th. So super stoked about that.
You guys, collaboration.
Oh my gosh, yes.
These connections and collaborations happening is just beautiful.
And I didn't catch this beautiful lady's name. She was saying she's 71. You're right. You never stop. You find your passion and you keep going with it.
That's
Live every minute of the day like it's your last with no regrets, and do it nicely and ethically and take care of each other.
Thank you, Witch Jody. We'll see you soon. We'll see you on Saturday. Have a blessed day.
To everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Switching gears, 1:00. Who is our afternoon presentation now? So we've had our belly dancers. Yes. We're feeding. We're sharing time with our vendors. Tell us about our afternoon session.
So our afternoon session from 1 to 2 p.m. We get to talk about bodies. Yay! Yes, and that's fun. So we're going to say, do you want to learn more about holistic and integrative wellness practices for optimal health? We have a couple of people on the panel, which I will be moderating. I'm excited because this is going to be, I think, a very well-rounded panel. So we have Zeynep Tuksu of Everin Chiropractic, Kimberly Reese of Northeast Wellness, and I believe Carolyn Torkelson. And she's the author of Beyond Menopause.
Woohoo!
Yes. New Pathways to Holistic Health, and co-founder of Women Aging Well. Some of the questions that we would like people to, again, go to our webpage, which Kelly I know will give later, and do this survey is, why is my stomach, as we talked about, changing shape? Body positivity during the aging process. How we carry our emotions and a lifetime of stress. Dealing with chronic pain. We're going to be talking about exploring new relationships and identity, as well as understanding, as again, we were talking about earlier, less westernized forms of medicine.
Awesome. Okay. So that's what we're talking about in the dining room. In the library, we're kicking things off. Terry, the floor is yours. What are we going to be doing with you?
So I teach a form of breath work called soul breathing, and we breathe 24,000 times a day, and breath is in the body. We do it in our body. So it's a really useful tool for our overall health and well-being. And when I was in my teens, I said, I thought to my mom, to myself, I thought, I don't want to grow up and be old like my grandmother and my mother. And so when I hit 68 last year, and really for about the last 10 years, I've been kind of on this quest for my overall growth and transformation, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. And I find that breath work works on all of those layers, but it brings you into the body. And it is the most optimal tool we have for our overall health and well being. And so we'll get to experience it. And the experience will give you tools that you can do it on your own. And it's a life changer. And I've been doing it since 2009, but I also I used it as a tool to raise my consciousness and to grow my spiritual nature. And then I realized, no, we have to be in the body so we can do our work in the world. And so the last few years, I've really been focusing on how can I get more in my body? So as a vendor, I'll also be having some supplements and different things at my table that I've discovered along the way really helps you be present in your body.
It's really important, like you guys, wealth of information. Okay, so we have Terry from 1 to 145 breathing, get everything going. And then we're going to switch gears. I'm realizing I'm looking at the day and like we're going to be like doing these fast changes just to get everybody in. 1:45 to 2:30. Also in the library, we have Dr. Mary Newstrom. Talk to us about the magic carpet ride that you're going to take everybody on.
Well, first of all, I want to also mention I've taken some of Terry's workshops and they are amazing.
You wake up like and you're like, like everybody got to do it. Sorry.
And it's a great lead into what I'm going to be doing because I'm going to be introducing everyone to one of their guardian angels that happens to be in the form of a spirit animal. And the way we do that is going into a different dimension. I'm a shamanic practitioner and teacher, and I'm able to take people into different dimensions. And we're going to do that through what's called a magic carpet ride. It's going to be really exciting and fun. And I hope everyone could join us.
It's going to be so much fun. We've actually done a magic carpet ride on the show, and we actually played with the format and did a little totally different so we could do a half-hour magic carpet ride. And Brian and I are sitting here going like, okay, I'm on the show, I'm on the radio. And then oh my gosh, I'm up there and hello, how's it going? So that was a really beautiful, powerful experience. Okay, so then we're going to have Terry from 1 to 145, Mary from 145 to 2:30. We're going to be talking about bodies in the other room. We're going to have the vendors in the mix. Can you guys feel it? Can you feel this energy? This is going to be great. And then at 2 to 2:30, we're bringing in some CBD THC experts because, there's a lot of discussion right now in the state of Minnesota about what's legal, what's not legal. We're seeing all these different products hitting the market. And we really thought instead of folklore or friends or whatever, let's find out from the experts what's going on, what's legal, what products can we use, what products can we play with. So we're bringing in Ben Lipkin and team from North Star Hemp. He has Carpe Diem and You Betcha THC, and he's just gonna sit and hold space and answer questions. And it's really beautiful that we're hearing from someone that is actually on the lobbying side, and he's educated. He knows what's coming down the pipeline. He represents a farm. They are Minnesota grown. So he's really from soil to shelf. He's really, really in and knowledgeable. And we really thought partnering with the right people. We also have another vendor. Her name's Sarah, and she just showed up yesterday into our world. And Ashley's looking for her last name right now, but she's also going to be a part of the discussion. And knowing how this event is unfolding, we could have a whole panel of, I don't know, anything's possible. You guys, this day is like really coming together magically.
So it's Sarah Lum, and she's from Harriet Grove Botanicals.
Beautiful. Okay. Then the vendor, I think we've said a lot. We haven't mentioned the magical swag bags, and I just sent an email out, and they're going to be swag bags that are going to make you giggle on every single level. And you guys are like, I want one. I don't think I'm going to get one, but I want one. And I'll just say, I'm just going to leave this out there. Batteries will be included. I know you're curious now. And the ones in the room that know what I'm talking about just peed their pants a little bit. So it's all good. You guys, April 22nd, let's talk about sex, menopause, and aging bodies. And we're going to do it in such a fantastic, amazing way. I'm so proud to be a part of this partnership with Women's Press and the Edge magazine, Being Curious, all the beautiful women and Brett that are here. You guys, April 22nd, 10 to 3, and be there. Facebook page, Edge Magazine, Women's Press. What's your website? Say the website again.
Oh, www.womenspress.com.
Beautiful. If you want lunch, great. If you don't, that's cool too. Swag bags, experiences. Oh my gosh, you guys. We actually pulled this off. I was asking Brett if we could have more time, and we don't. We're down at 10 seconds. We are honored. We are grateful. And thank you so much for supporting us. Being Curious with Kelly and Brian, Brian and Kelly. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, that worked.
Holy ships across the ocean.